If you're a UK business owner thinking about hiring your next member of staff, this video could easily save you £35,000 a year, because there's one hiring mistake that almost every business makes at some point. On paper, it looks sensible, but in reality, it can quietly drag your profits down for years, and it usually starts with a £35,000 UK hire. Right now in the UK, everything has gone up: wages, national insurance, office costs, and software. So when a business owner thinks, I need more help, I'll just hire another full-time person here in the UK, it sounds like the obvious next step. But in this environment, that obvious move can actually be a trap. In this video, I'm going to break down what the £35,000 hiring mistake actually is, why it's more dangerous now than ever before, and what smart businesses are doing instead. Here's how it normally starts. You're busy and your team is stretched, so things are slipping through the cracks. So naturally, you say, we need another pair of hands. Let's hire someone on £30,000 to £35,000 to take the pressure off. You then write a job description that looks something like this: a bit of admin, a bit of customer service, a bit of operations, and a bit of marketing support. Basically, a bit of everything. On salary alone, £35,000 doesn't sound crazy, but by the time you add national insurance, pension, maybe office space and equipment, you're often much closer to £40,000 to £45,000 a year in real cost. And here's where the problem starts. That person might not actually create anywhere near that much extra profit. If that role is mostly support work, admin, emails, chasing things, basic reporting, then yes, your life gets easier and the team feels less stress. However, from a numbers point of view, your fixed costs have just jumped by £40,000 plus a year. If that extra capacity doesn't turn into clear, measurable extra revenue, then you've basically made your business more fragile. All it takes is one slow quarter or one lost client, and suddenly that sensible hire starts to feel very heavy. That's the £35,000 hiring mistake, hiring a full-time UK role for work that could have been done differently, for far less money, without losing output. The businesses we work with are now asking a different question. Instead of, who do we hire in the UK next? They ask, what work actually needs to be done here, and what work could be done offshore just as well? When we break it down with them, we almost always find that 60 to 80% of the tasks they want this new hire to do are repeatable, process-driven, and can be done remotely. Things like admin and data entry, customer service and inbox management, chasing documents and bookings, updating CRMs and spreadsheets, along with basic marketing support and reporting. And this is where offshore staff comes in. These roles, plus a variety of other specialist roles, are exactly what we place offshore Filipino professionals into. So instead of making one expensive UK hire, you can often build a strong offshore role that covers the same work for a fraction of the cost. Let's keep the maths really simple. Option 1. You hire a UK team member for £35,000. Once you add everything else, let's say the real cost is around £42,000 a year. Option 2. You build a proper offshore role with us. You get a full-time, experienced Filipino professional working your hours and plugged into your systems. Let's say the total cost is around £16,000 a year. That's a £26,000 gap. And that £26,000 doesn't just disappear, it gives you options. With that extra £26,000, you could hire another salesperson, put more money into ads or marketing, invest in better systems and tools, or simply keep more profit in the business. So, same role on paper, very similar output in the day-to-day, but a completely different impact on your cash and your risk. Now, to be clear, this isn't about replacing your entire UK team. Your UK team is still vital. They're closer to your clients, they're usually better placed for strategy, sales, and higher level work. But if you use them for basic admin, data entry, and repeatable tasks, then you're paying premium UK wages for work that can be done elsewhere for far less. So the smarter approach is, keep the strategic, client-facing and relationship work in the UK and move the process-driven, repeatable work offshore. That's how you avoid the £35,000 mistake while still keeping a strong local team. At the Ovara Group, this is exactly what we help you do. We don't just throw you a random VA and wish you luck. Instead, we look at your current team and workload, identify which roles can safely move offshore, help you design clear job roles, source, vet, and propose candidates, and support you as they plug into your business. So instead of guessing, you get a clear before and after picture. This is what your staffing costs look like now, and this is what they could look like with an offshore team member in place. So before you sign off on that next £35,000 UK hire, Just pause and ask yourself, do I really need this role here? Or am I about to make the £35,000 hiring mistake most businesses do? If you want to see what an offshore option would look like for your business, get in contact with us today through theovaragroup.com and we'll walk you through the numbers for your specific situation.